2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
What is going on, guys? It's Rising Sings here, and welcome to episode 4 of our third club, Tottenham, in our Started From the Bottom series. Just going to quickly show you this. We are still without a goal conceded in both pre-season and current season. We did beat Aston Villa 2-0. Gonzalo Toledo did indeed get yet another goal, so that's 3 in a row for him. And we are here against Arsenal. This is a big, big game. Our first North London derby. The only really thing we can do is hope that we are able to do well here. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to swap those guys around. And does Reina have a better position there? No. I want to get Son playing because the Son is better than Fatty. He's better than Reina, but for some reason, every single time he gets told to be on the bench. I've got no reason why, because if we have a look at Son, insane. I don't know why he's constantly getting put on the bench, and it looks like he wants to become a coach. So let's get him on a coaching course. But this is the team we are going to go... Do we actually have anybody on the bench here? Tory Parrott, why is he not on here? Who's the striker? Morelos. Actually, do you know what? I will keep Morelos there rather than Parrott. Yeah, I'll keep Morelos there rather than Parrott. So, in goal, we've got Felipe. We're going to have the same back four as last game with Ed, Tomori, Mengi, and Aarons. We're going to have Skip, Camavinga, and Toledo as our midfield trio, swapping these guys around this time around. Actually, I know Toledo doesn't play there well. Does that change anything? Doesn't change anything, but actually, no, that does. So we're going to go with it that way around. And then we're going to have Son, Kane, and Reina as our front three. Hopefully, Son and Kane can link together like they did in the Bournemouth game and like they have been in real life. They have been probably the best partnership in the Premier League for a couple of seasons, I would say. But we are at the Emirates Stadium. We are going up against them. So they've got Depay, they've got Uvalison, they've got some good names on their team sheet. Let's just quickly go through their team sheet. So they've got Declan Rice as well, Memphis Depay, like I said. They've got Ben Chilwell. He's gone from Chelsea to them. Who's that? Benoit, don't know. Don't really know who that is. Oh, current plays at AC Milan. He looks like a good player. And then obviously Bernard Leno there in goal. So they do have a good... Is that Partey playing as well? Did I completely skip past Partey? I did indeed. He's now 32, but he's still a solid player. So they've also got Gravenberch on the bench as well, the wonder kid. So they've got a good squad. We've got a good squad. Don't get me wrong. We've not lost. Toledo now with the ball. Gives it in for Aarons. Toledo in there. Gabriel clears it. Camavinga manages to get it back. And Toledo now with the ball. Gives it to Kane. In there for Reina. And Reina. Leno with a good save. So, oh my day. We're dominating them really early on. And I've just realised Blackburn's in the Premier League. So there's that. Chilwell doing his tour of London at the moment after transferring from Chelsea. I don't know when he transferred, but what can you do? Nelson's in and Felipe with a good save. But that was too easy for him to get along there. Nelson now with the corner whips the ball in and it's over the top by Gabriel. Whoa. Okay. West Ham 4-2. Could have been 5, but Tete missed the penalty. Reina now with the ball. Chilwell with a good tackle, but Reina still holds it. Gives it back to Aarons. Toledo crosses it in for Kane, and Leno is there and gathers it very easily. We're 25 minutes in, and it's an even game as far as I can tell. Reina now holding the ball up, gets tackled by Gabriel. We probably shouldn't have held that up there. But Mengi grabs the ball at the back and passes it through. Skip to Son. Son now to Kane, and they've already got a partnership goal. They already have a partnership goal. Okay. So Son gives it to Kane, and Kane slots it into the bottom corner there, makes it 1-0, 27 minutes played. We're doing very well right now, and I can't be mad. Tomori there is not happy. Why isn't he happy? Rice there to Party. I was aggressive, that's why. Oh, it doesn't matter. Tomori there heads it down. Skip gives it to Ed. Ed puts it through up to Kane. Kane gives it back to Son, and it's over the top for Reina, who's in, and Son needs to be playing every game. 2 assists on his return. Do you know what? I can actually take this plaster off now. That's a really random thing to just randomly come out with in a video. But at work today, the most stupidest of things, like, I don't know if it's the same in other countries, but in England, when you buy cling film in the box, it's got the serrated edge where you can make a nice, easy tear with the cling film. Yeah, I managed to stick my finger into it and dragged it along it, so that was fun. I think Fatty's going to lose his place in the team. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of better. We'll tell them that assertively. What are we meant to be? We're not even meant to be 1-0 up, according to XG, but we're 2-0 up. I'm not going to complain. You guys going to complain? I don't think we're going to complain. Like, we're currently 5 from 5 in the league. So is Chelsea. Who are Chelsea playing? They beat Gillingham 3-0. I'm pretty sure we beat them. I'm pretty sure we beat them last season. So, there's that. Alright, it is coming close to substitution time, and it will become substitution time. Who am I going to take off? I am actually going to take off Tromore. He's got the lowest rating. And then we also need to keep the midfield decent. So I will make Camavinga come up, and we'll put Harvey White back a bit. And even though he is having a good game, actually, no. That's all the changes for now. I don't think anybody else deserves to actually come off. Like, I'm I'm not going to just make the third substitution because making a third substitution. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make a substitution. Like, obviously, 2 substitutions are unnecessary. Um, but if a third is needed, I will make it because there was a couple of times off camera playing when I was with Gillingham, and that's a very good goal by Eve Allison. Where I made the third substitution, then 10 minutes later we came up with an injury, so we had to finish the game with 10 men. So don't particularly want to have that happen. Ed with the headed interception only goes as far as White there. Rice with the ball over the top for Eve Allison, who is offside as well. I was going to say that looked offside, and he was offside. We haven't killed the game in this second half. We've kind of got a bit complacent, which isn't good. It is going to be a corner kick now with a minute to go. How much added time is there going to be? 3 minutes. Hugo with the clearance, and Reyna's charging after that and gets to it. Is he going to get past his man? No, Gravenberch manages to get the ball back and gives it back to Leno. It's booted upfield. And now it's going through. Loftus-Cheek has made the switch to Arsenal as well. Proves how loyal Chelsea players are. Son headed forward. Kane can't get to it in time. All the way back to Leno. Now with Gabriel. White. Gravenberch. Ivallison. Martinelli. Is he going to get past Ed? He doesn't get past Ed. It's a good block by Ed, and it's going to be a corner. So, we are getting pressed hard. Gravenberch. Rice. Gabriel. And that's going to be it for that highlight. This is the final highlight of the game. Are we going to win our first North London derby? Toledo, Camavinga, Kane out wide for Son, who cuts inside, loses the ball. Gravenberch now has his pass intercepted by Ed. Now it's with White. Ed over the top for Son, but nobody home. But Ed with the ball yet again. He can't get the cross in, but it is full time. It is 2-1. We have won indeed. That is very, very good. Absolutely delighted. Yeah, extra incentive because of the derby. Perfect start to the season has continued. Just confirmation that Son is going to start his course there. So I will come back for our first Champions League game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Let's see if we can keep our league form and keep it going through into the Champions League. Okay, guys, we are back and we are in for the first ever Champions League game of this save. Excuse me. I was not expecting that. But this will be against Shakhtar Donetsk away from home. So we're going to have Felipe in goal, like always. We're going to have a back four of Ed, Tomori, Mengi, and Aarons. A midfield trio of Skip, Camavinga, and Toledo. Fatty, Kane, and Rayner are going to be our front three. Why is... Somehow he got injured. I didn't even see that message. Okay. As it goes, the Son got injured. After he had such a good game, he's not going to play this game. But let's go in and... That's actually quite a nice stadium. That's really random. But let's go into this game. These guys do have a good squad as well, so we do have to be at our best. Fred, former Manchester United player. Hold on a minute, we've got a free kick. Harry Kane with a shot, and it's bounced off of Buskin's chest, and he gathers it up. Such a good angle. We can totally see if that ball there is in or not, but it was not in. So we do have a hard group. We've got Shakhtar Donetsk, who we're playing right now. We also have Real Madrid. Kyle George, that wonder kid from FM20, is also playing against us. Rayner now with the ball takes a shot, and Buskin manages to get a nice save there as well. Not the best of shots there from Rayner. We've seen better from him, but it is early game. It's all good in the hood. I'm never saying that again. I'm just never ever gonna say that again. That was awful. Fred gives it to Vital. Back to Fred. In there for Allen, which is out wide for Sinksgraven. They're just popping it around here. Fred back to Sinksgraven. There's Kyo George, Allen. And now it's there. Fleck, who chips it. Ooh. Oh, that was a nice goal, I do have to admit. A chip from outside of the box. Damn. Oh dear. We need to encourage them. We need to get something going. Like, we have been all over them. They shouldn't have got that goal, but they did. That's not good. That is not good. Here we go. Ed whips the ball in. George clears it. And Skipper's going to pick up the loose ball here. Back to Tomori. Out wide for Toledo. Toledo. Rayner. Aarons. Terrible, terrible choice of pass there. Oh, dear. Aarons with the ball. What's going to happen here? Aarons passes it inside for Toledo. Skip. Out wide for Aarons. Puts it in there. An easy, easy finish there for Fatty there. Aarons with a very, very good low pass. I just want to see what this guy, well, whoever was marking Fatty did. He just ran and completely messed the ball up there. So we do have the equaliser. So just by name, we're above. QRS. No, wait. Why are we top? We should be second. Who knows? Who knows? I ain't complaining. We are still top, and I am going to tell them that I am not happy with their performance out there because I'm not. Like, to have an XG of 1.6 and only be at 1-1, I'm sorry. They're playing really well, but they're not at the same time. They need to be more clinical. And that's what needs to be done. Aaron's with the ball again. Gives it a skip. Mengi now. Skip. Camavinga. Aaron's. Skip. Over the top for Rayner. And Buskin with a good save yet again. Oh. It's going to be one of these games. Mengi to Rayner now. Is Rayner going to give it to Aaron's? No, he's not. He's going to give it to Leto, who puts it in there for Fatty, and Fatty gets his second of the game. Who do we drop? Rayner or Fatty? That's who, like, because Son is playing out of his ears. Rayner's playing good, and Fatty is playing outstandingly. Rayner whips it in, nobody home. Tackles and gets the ball back. Skip now with the ball. Gives it to Aaron's. Mengi. Aaron's yet again. Skip. Back to Aaron's. Skip. Out wide for Ed. Whips it in. Rayner to Kane. And it's down there. Toledo with a shot. And it's going to be wide. Okay, so we do have the goals that we are expected to have left. Still have not had an extra shot on target. That one shot, that chip shot they had in the 12th minute is the only shot they have had this game. Whew. So, we are going to take off Ed. He has not had a good game. We're also going to take off Harry Kane. He's not had a good game either. We're going to bring on Morelos, his first appearance under us, and we're going to keep that third substitute in the bag for now. Although we really should use it for one of these guys. Do you know what? Camavinga is more important to me, I reckon, than Rayner because we've got Son as well, who should be back. So we will make that change. Fatty to Ed. Well, Fernandez back to Fatty into Fernandez, who whips it in, and Buskin manages to grab the ball there. Morelos is on, and he is looking for a goal. I'm trying to cover up the yawning. That's really all I'm trying to do. Gaio George is in there, and it's going to be whip around and everything, and Mengi clears it and punts it up the field. I'm going to try and get through an episode without yawning again. Hopefully there will be an episode where that happens. Anyway, Campagna manages to give it a Fatty, and Fatty takes a shot, and nobody home. It does look like we are grinding out a 2-1 win here, but it would be nice to have a 2-goal cushion. Fernandez now with the ball. Whips it in, nobody home. Fernandez gathers it yet again. Whips it in yet again. Morelos runs onto that. Gives it to Aaron. He whips it in for Rayner, and Rayner's got a goal. Who do we drop? I'm just going to have to rotate that front three around. If Morelos comes into form as well, I'm going to have to decide who's going to be the cup striker. To be fair, in cup competitions like the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, I'll probably start Morelos over Kane, just to give Kane a tiny bit of a rest there. Because I do seem to use just the same team all season, which doesn't help fitness. But Fernandez gives it to Skip, who puts it out wide for Aaron's, Toledo, Rayner. There it is for Aaron's. He manages to get past everybody, and even the keeper, but hits the post. Morelos now with the ball. Gives it to Campagna. Nobody home. Fatty gives it to Fernandez. He whips the ball in. Toledo tries to get his head to it. Nobody home. And that is going to be it. That is going to be a 3-1 victory for us in our first ever Champions League game. Can't be mad. Cannot be mad at that at all. That is, unfortunately, though, the first goal we have conceded all season. If we have a look. Oh, wait, no. We conceded against Arsenal. Never mind. I'm going blind. But so our 100% perfect win rate is there. But no, stop going onto it. I just want to see who scored. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Eve Allison was the first person to score against us all season. Oh, dearie me. But we got £2.4 million for that win. Ooh. So Aaron's manages to get 2 assists that game as well. And I'm showing you the press conferences mainly because one, it's part of like the reason why I got the job was because I promised to you know, improve my media handling, deliver the rapid improvement. See, I can do it. I just choose not to. There is that. I've got to keep the director of football in place for the rest of the season. You know, if he leaves, he leaves. You know, but I've got to strengthen the midfield. That is really it right now. Um, do I actually have a second team? All right, so that's the first team. So obviously we've got him. All right, Aaron's. Yeah, okay. Then we've got Mengi, where we could put Hugo there. And then it's White. Anybody on the left? Yeah, okay, we've got Fernandez, defensive mid. All right, so we've got Campagna. Then got Harper. And then Delaney there. Okay, so it is looking like we've got them. And then we've got Veron. And then it's obviously going to be either Reina, Song, or Fatty there. So we'll put Song there for now. And then obviously we've got. So we do actually have 2 teams. So cannot complain. That is going to be our first team, though. Apparently, actually. Hold on a minute. Who didn't make the cut? So Mengi doesn't make the cut. And neither does Toledo. That's interesting. That is interesting. But anyway, guys, I will join you back. Um, Probably, if we beat Burnley, I'll join you back for the fourth round. If not, I will come back. We'll come back here end of October. If we don't beat, if we don't get to the fourth round, I'll come back end of October. If we get to the fourth round, I will come back for that game. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I've been Rise Instincts. If you did enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for the next video. Peace.